Hello, children. Welcome you all for class 10th English class. Today, I'll be continuing the other incident which has taken place in the life of Karna. In the previous class, we had studied about the Karna's generosity and Parashurama's curse to Karna for telling a lie. In today's class, we will know about Karna and the grandsire. Open your textbook page number 135, children. For your textbook as I read. Karna and the grandsire. When he learned that Bhishma lay wounded and dying, Karna hurried to the place and fell at his feet and said, Eldest of the race, Radha's son, who through no fault of his incurred your great displeasure, humbly prostrates himself before you. When after humble salutation, Karna stood up, the grandsire, greatly moved, tenderly placed his hand on Karna's head and blessed him. You are not Radha's son, young man, he said in loving tones. You are Kunti Devi's own firstborn. Narada, who knows all the secrets of the world, himself revealed this to me. Son of Surya, truly I entertained no dislike for you, but I was grieved to see your increasing hatred of the Pandavas, although they gave you no cause for it. I know and admire your valor and your open handedness. And I know also that you belong to the class of Falguna and Krishna in Pauras. It is meet you befriend the Pandavas. Therein lies the right path of you who are their brother. With the closing of my part in this war, may the chapter of your enmity also close. This is my wish, Karna. Karna listened respectfully and replied, Grandsire, I know I am Kunti's son and not Charitas born, but I have eaten Duryodhana's salt and must be true to him. To be true to my own lineage, it's impossible for me to go over to the Pandavas now. You must permit me to repay with my life. If it so be, the debt I owe to Duryodhana for his love and trust. I have erred greatly in word and deed. You must forgive me for it all and give me your blessings. The great Acharya, who knew all the laws of right conduct, reflected for a while on what Karna said and replied, Do then as you wish, for that is the right way. Bhishma gave his blessings to Karna. You are like the god earth to the seeds, like rain clouds to the living beings, ever dependable, firm in your loyalty. Serve Duryodhana and save him. Karna, having received the benediction of the grandsire, mounted his chariot and rode to the battlefield. When the valorous Karna entered the field on his war chariot, Duryodhana's joys knew no bounds. His sorrow at having lost Bhishma was in some degree alleviated. Before the battle, Duryodhana comes to visit Bhishma and pleads him to lead the army to fight against Pandavas. Bhishma consents the wish of Duryodhana and assures that he will serve for Hastinapura and it is his dharma. He will kill the enemies daily but will not kill the Pandavas. Karna will not enter the battlefield until he is there in the battlefield. But Duryodhana tries to convince, saying that Karna is the best archer and you are not ready to defeat the Pandavas and how it's possible to win against them. Bhishma agrees but reveals that Karna has deceived his guru Parashurama. So he is not ready to accept. Karna unpleasingly says to Duryodhana that his presence is not necessary until Bhishma is alive and moves out angrily. The 10th day of Kurukshetra, Bhishma was made to lie on the bed of arrows. When Karna learned that Bhishma lay wounded and dying, Karna hurried to the place and says that he is the Radha's son, Karna, and wants to seek permission to fight against the Pandavas. Bhishma reveals the truth that Karna, you are the eldest son of Kunti and a great warrior too. No one can defeat you. If you are to follow the Dharma, support Pandavas. I want to see you all the brothers together. Karna listened carefully and replied that I may be Kunti's son, but I have eaten Duryodhana's salt and must be true to him. It's impossible for me to go on a Pandavas now. You must permit me to repay the debt I owe to Duryodhana. You must forgive me for it and give your blessings. Bhishma gave his blessings to Karna. The great Acharya, who knew the laws of right conduct, replied, do as you wish, for that is the right way. Karna, having received the benediction of the great Acharya, mounted his chariot and rode to the battlefield. When the valorous Karna entered on his war chariot, Duryodhana's joys knew no bounds. Assignment of the day. First one, who was Karna's real mother? Second, what was the reply of Karna to Bhishma? Thank you, children.